Good evening, it's still afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Hairy Muppet, and we are right at the very end of the grand final series. Well, not at the very end, but we're getting close to it. This is round 3, and it has been all over the place. It's the EMS Spring 2013 Cup. EMS, short for the ESL Major Series, ESL in turn, short for the Electronic Sports League, blah blah blah. You know this already because you've been watching all the games so far. It's the grand final between mouz Sports and Team Empire. Alright, let's lay it down. First round, Cass, representing Team Empire, took a 2-0 win against Hero Marine. Did it with some tanks, did it with some very nice Reaper harass in the second game. Did it with style, man. He went out there and he did some good stuff. Round 2, mouz Sports sent out Mana against Brad OK from Team Empire, and Mana showing what a really good Protoss player can go out and do when he puts his mind to it. He had Colossus, he had High Templars, he had Archons and Immortals, and Brad OK, he had the Triple M, he had the Vikings, but he did not have the wins. And Mana just went out there and showed exactly what mouz Sports can do when they really want to win. And I actually forgot to mention, but Mana was actually going to be the player that mouz Sports sent up for round 3 of their semi-final. They won the first 2 rounds though, so they didn't need to go to round 3, but Mana was going to be their choice for round 3. And here we go. This is going to be our round 3. We are going to round 3 in the grand final because these teams are one round each. And up the top left side, it is going to be Happy. Happy we saw in the first round of the semi-finals from Team Empire. He was facing off against VI Pro, and I honestly can't remember what he was doing. I'm pretty sure he was doing some crazy Hellbat action or something like that. I'm trying to remember, but I'll tell you what. You go back and you watch the game and then you post it in the comments to what he was doing. I'm sure it'd be too late for me by then. But yeah, I'm not going to restart this game and go back and look at what he was doing because I'm sure it was awesome. And you need to go back and you need to go and watch it. You should have watched all the games so far because they're all really awesome. So yeah, that was Happy. And down the bottom right side, being sent up from the mouz Sports team, it is HasuObs. HasuObs. And I don't know, maybe that stands for something to do with Observer. HasuObs. No, it's a pretty cool name. And it is an exceptionally good player because, of course, he is part of the mouz Sports team. And mouz Sports team is full of good players. So we're going to see what happens. Will we be an early 2-0 series from either one of these players? Will we go to an ace match of this ace round? Will it go right down to the wire? We are going to find out right now and also in the next game. Because there definitely will be a next game. But whether there will be a game number 3 remains to be seen. And we've got a Zealot coming out here. He guessing is just for scouting because this bunker is going to come up in time and there's going to be 3 Marines in it. It's actually quite a close timing. They see the Zealot and they're like, alright, jump in the bunker, jump in the bunker. And he actually jumps straight out of the bunker again, so they're like jumping jacks. They jump in, they jump out again. Man, it's freaking awesome. Terran player getting an expansion nice and early. The Protoss not so fast on the expansion, so he's a little bit delayed there. But he has got a mothership core, so he should be able to go out there and do a little bit of harassment, especially if he gets in the back of this base. But unfortunately, for the Protoss player, the Terran SCV, or whatever the hell it was, did get killed by that mothership core, so he's seen it coming out. I don't know if it's worth building a NG Bay and some missile turrets for the mothership core, but he's got some Marines up here. These guys are prepared for the mothership core to come around. And this Stalker come around, he's got 1 Marine left in this bunker, and this is still going to be more than enough to chase away that Stalker. So he's hoping to draw these guys out, but all he does is gets another guy in here, and yeah, not too good either way. But these players going in and doing some stuff and getting their stuff done and getting it done while they're doing stuff. So it's all over the place and it's all completely awesome, and it's all right here on my channel because why the hell not. And we've got this bunker going to be fully filled up. He's got another bunker and he's still got these guys. There's 6 of them over there. He's quite scared of the mothership core, but it looks like HasuObs is going to push in from the right side with most of his forces. It looks like it. I can't tell. These guys actually supporting this side. They see their attack, and yeah, maybe the Mothership Core could go the other side. I do not know, but he's got a pylon up here. So it definitely looks like he's going to plan to do some sort of push. He's a little bit ahead of workers, so this is not any sort of crazy all-in or something. But it is going to be a nice pressure push. And the armies are approximately even at the moment. He's got a lot of tech options here with the sentries as well to whack down some force fields and split up these guys. But the bunkers are all full, and I do not think that the Protoss can get in there right now. There's just too many bunkers, and it's just going to be too hard for them to get in and really do the damage. It's got the Guardian shield going up to take less damage. They're going to take down this one bunker, I think. They're not taking as much damage as I thought they would, but they're still taking a fairly fair amount of damage. Going to some force fields down to stop this from getting repaired, but the bunker is still taking ages to go down. Meanwhile, the Protoss have lost a lot of forces. They've been concentrating most of their fire on their bunker, and they didn't actually take out any Marines. And yeah, a bit of pausing there, a bit of lagging there, something like that. All I can say is it wasn't my fault, because this game actually happened like 2 weeks ago or something like that, and I'm only just casting it now. And these guys got to keep on going in. He's got a bit of a gap to go in there, but there's no Marines they can really take out, and they've cornered themselves into a wall. This is a very nice approach. Gonna force field these guys off, take off all these guys, but these guys still in range. And the Protoss army slowly being whittled down, but so is the Terran army. You can see he's got some workers out there in the attacking force. He is not going to do that because the workers are such good attackers. He is doing that because he thinks he is in trouble, and he may very well be in trouble. He can move out all these forces and take care of these guys, but then he's got to worry about the flank. So he's got to keep these bunkers here. And the Widow Mines are going to help quite a lot if they stay in range. But here we go. This is almost a 4-gate. It's actually a 5-gate off 2 bases. So the Protoss player building tons of workers and then sending in the rest of the forces just to go in here. And this is absolutely awesome pressure, man, that he's done so far. HasuObs going in here. Really, really awesome. He's taken a few hits from the Widow Mines, but forcing the expansion to lift off. Absolutely insane amount of pressure there. I do think he's going to get wiped out here, but the amount of lost mining time, and what the hell? Not another one of these games, man. He's basically just left for no reason, pretty much. I gotta say he's left for no reason, because unless you can see into the future and you can see what, alright, well in 10 minutes time I'm gonna lose this game. He wasn't disadvantaged on workers, he wasn't disadvantaged on army. I'm not sure why he left this game. Lag of some, it can't be lag because he GG'd, so there we go. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I do not watch these games before I cast them, because it sucks to cast a game when you already know what's going to happen. But this is the downside of casting games when you don't know what's going to happen. And yeah, I guess ordinarily I wouldn't put this game up, but we are casting this entire tournament. So yeah, this game is going to go up, and you guys are going to see it. You guys are going to see that awesome pressure that went in there and forced this orbital command off. And just pretend that this GG never happened, that it went on for another 5 minutes, and Happy ended up wiping him out, because you will feel better if you think about it like that. Do not think about it like he GG'd for no apparent reason, because as far as I can tell, that's what he did. Alright, there we go. We're going to move into game 2 now. HasuObs, yes, just pretty much... This is actually crazy, because if I remember correctly, it was in the semi-final series of games. Happy versus VI Pro. In the second game, VI Pro actually did the same thing. He wasn't... he went in for an attack, and his forces got wiped out, but he wasn't behind, and he left the game. So, Happy, man. It's twice that somebody's just surrendered versus you when they weren't actually wiped out. So, what do you reckon, guys? Is this a coincidence? Has Happy got some sort of evil power that he is using against the opposing player to get them to GG? Is he running across the room and shoving them out of the way, typing GG on their keyboard, and then quitting the game? I would not be surprised if he is doing something of that sort, because yeah, it's just I can't explain it. All I know is that Happy is the common factor, and is something very, very sinister going on with these people leaving the game for no reason, and I want to get to the bottom of it, but I can tell you right now, game number 2, I had a look at the times, it is quite long. It is not a 5-minute leaving or a 10-minute leaving, it's a big, awesome, epic game. We're going to get right onto that, onto game number 2, between Happy and HasuObs. And yeah, HasuObs, man, he's given Team Empire something to smile about. He's given Happy something to be happy about. And we'll see if this was maybe he's leading Team Empire into false sense of security before he takes a nice quick win against them. Yeah. Maybe he's going to cannon rush for the rest of the games. That would be awesome, just a cannon rush. Although the next game's like 38 minutes long, so it would have to be a hell of a long cannon rush. But let's not count anything out. Let's go into the next game. We'll see exactly what happens. It's going to be game number 2 between HasuObs from the Mouse Sports team, Happy from the Team Empire team. Happy has won 1 game so far, and if he wins the next game, then Team Empire wins the entire tournament. So I'll catch you guys then. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Hairy Muppet.